Hello guys, welcome back to the Pixlr Easy Graphics training videos. This is the third video of the Kunaki training videos. This is the last set of training videos for this entire package, but this is the third video of the Kunaki set. Okay, there was the Kunaki the disc box graphic tutorial. That was the first one. We did the graphics on the box, the outer box, and then there was a second video where we did the insert, and I got the insert template and we created that. That's the little piece of paper that goes inside with all the description of the video or whatever you like inside the box. And this is the third video. This is where we do the actual disk graphics, okay? And I have a specially made template for you that I use and that I modified for this for Pixlr, so you guys can use it. So let's get right to it. If you're not there already, go to pixlr.com, okay, and then go to open Pixlr editor and click on that. Okay, and then we're going to open image from computer. Click on that, and then we are going to, let's see, I think I put the file on the desktop, so this file is in a different place because I modified it. It's on the desktop. Here it is, DVD disk template pxd file. Open. You'll have all this in a big folder, okay? So I did everything in red so it's easy to decipher between the plain background and the template, okay? The template looks just like a CD or DVD disc, okay? You see everything, and here's where it has company name, phone number, and the URL. This black box here. Let me explain what everything is, okay? All the area around here, of course, is the red area is the area you do not want to put any graphics in because they'll get cut off. It's your template, your outline there, okay? When you print your artwork here, you want to make sure and have that turned off. Okay, you don't want that there. You don't want any of that stuff coming out. You want it to be just like that. Okay, so take out the red part so there's no bleed or anything of that red area in there. Okay. In the layers section over here on the right, I have everything laid out for you. Okay, the template starts out like this. Let me turn everything off and then I'll turn it all on one by one as I explain. Okay, the template started out like this, a JPEG. Okay, and what I did was I recreated the graphic parts for you in Pixlr. Okay, so there'll be layers to work with. So all you have to do is change what's on each layer. Okay, so right here is a blank white layer. I put that first on top. Okay, and then here is the outer layer I recreated that shows you the parameters of what you need to stay inside of. Alright, so if you want an image to go on your disk, then you need to place it on the layer that's in between the red parameters and the white area. So I'll show you that right now. Let's go to File, Open Image, and we'll look on my desktop. I have an image I can put on there, this one. Put Open. And then what we'll do is we'll go to Edit, select all, and now I'm going to get the select tool here, and it turns into a pair of scissors. I'm gonna, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to press Control C, which is copy. You see the word copy. Then I'm going to come back over here on this file, and I'm going to make sure that I'm on this white layer here and press Control V, which is paste. Alright, so now it pasted my image in there. Now I can come back to this and just close it. Do I want to save changes? No. Okay, now that I have this image here, I can go to Edit, Free Transform, click and drag it, and I can actually put her here or here like that. Okay, there, somewhat fairly big. It's okay if the money gets cut off a little bit. You see most of it. So I click off of it and it says, do you want to apply? Yes. Okay. So now I'll come back to my layers over here, and she's in the right place. So when I print, I want to make sure that's gone. She'll come out pretty much in the right spot. Okay. Now the company name. Now because this is a pixlr file that I'm giving you, you could actually take the text tool, have this layer highlighted here, and now come back and actually change this text here from where I put in company name, and you can change it to whatever you want. Phil the Money Man. Okay, now I can change the size back down and the color to, let's say, that dark green that matches all my other artwork. Really dark there, down here, money green. I put OK. I can change the font to whatever I want. OK. There you go. Okay, so turn that off. The white area of the picture I didn't delete. I have two choices. What I can do is, there's two easy ways to do it. I can grab the magic wand and select that and then delete it the way I've done in the other tutorials and then fix that part there, or I can go even easier. Let me deselect that. I can go one even easier, and that is to grab the eyedropper tool on this layer, select the exact color that's around her in that white box, come back to the original white layer that I laid in between there, and drop the paint bucket in there and paint that layer so it matches exactly. See, now all that white matches the white from her image. Now let's take a look at that. That's a little bit easier. See, it's not so bad if I want to keep it white. If I want to make this background a different color, then I would remove the white around her and then put another color behind her, of course. Okay, but yeah, if you've watched the previous tutorials, I show you exactly how to get rid of all that white area at least twice, okay, in the other tutorials. Okay, so now I can put in the phone number. Since she's there now, let me click on this, get the text tool, click in there, change the color also to money green. OK, change the size down a little bit smaller, put OK, move tool, and I can move the phone number right there, line it up right here with the end of this. Okay, now you get the point. Okay, move on up. We can go here. We can turn on the web URL, text, click on it. Oops. Okay, that accidentally, for whatever reason, I'm not sure why it created. Let me see. I want the web. I highlighted the layer there. Let's see. Okay, I clicked on. There we go. Clicked on top of it. I just must have missed it. Okay, change the color to also. We'll go dark black or dark green. Same difference. Pretty close. Put OK. Layer styles. I want to put outer glow around her because the text runs into the girl. I'll put an outer white glow around her. OK. Make the size bigger. OK. There's a lot of OKs in there. Let's bring it down, put it about there. So it's visible on both sides, on top of her and over here. So we're good in that department. And this layer up here you can just throw away because I put this layer just to show you replace with an image. That's if you weren't doing a background image, or if you had something graphic in the background, you could put an image from your company right in here. So we can uncheck that and we can save this without that. I'm going to turn off that layer there. and I have what I need right here. So I'm going to save it, File, Save. Now I can change this to JPEG, put OK, DVD test, save it in my desktop or name it whatever you like, press save. Let me close that out, double click on it, and I'll show you what we got. There it is. That's what we can print to go right on our disk. Okay, it falls right into the template that I use with Photoshop. Okay, this template here, down here, the original one I gave you, it's the exact template that I use for Photoshop, and this is pretty much the identical technique that I use in Photoshop to create these graphics and then send them over to Kunaki to print my discs. Okay, you can print them right out of your printer at home if you have the software that prints or a printer that's capable of printing directly onto disk. Some of you may have that. Works out pretty well. Alright, that's it for this tutorial. Make sure and keep an eye out for this template inside your folder that comes with these tutorials, and always remember to turn off these template layers. Okay. The insert, the reason why I didn't do the insert layer, the insert layers, yeah, on that template this exact same way, like rebuild it for you using this pixlr file, is because the insert is can pretty much be any way you like. It doesn't have to follow any kind of template. The only thing you needed were the parameters of the outside. That's all you really needed. The Kunaki template itself, the box template, the file is way too big, too many megabytes for pixlr.com to handle. When you save with so many layers, it would save literally for I tried saving it, and it literally took like 45 minutes and it was still saving, so I had to put a stop to it. So we went around it, we went about it a different way. The technique that I show you works fine. The only problem is that when you save it, you can't save it with all the layers because the file's way too big. That's the only disadvantage. Other than that, if you were using that same technique in Photoshop, you could save it and you'd be good with all the layers. So hopefully you understand the comparisons between pixlr.com and Photoshop. I've been trying to throw them in here since the beginning, and I think by learning with me here in these tutorials that you have a pretty good handle on probably both softwares, both Photoshop and Pixlr. Okay, so feel confident in yourself. If you happen to get even a copy of Photoshop Elements, which is the cheaper version, I think it's under $100, you could jump right on and do this kind of artwork with Photoshop Elements as well. Alright guys, take care. Hope you enjoyed the tutorials. See ya.